List interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. A list is a collection data structure used to store multiple elements in an ordered sequence. Lists are widely used in Java, Python, C#, JavaScript, databases, data structures, and algorithms. Lists allow dynamic storage, insertion, deletion, searching, and iteration of data. 120. List basics. What is a list? A list is an ordered collection of elements. Features of list: ordered. Dynamic size allows duplicates, indexed access. What is an index in a list? What is the first index in most languages? 0. List versus array. Arrays are fixed size. Lists are dynamic. Can lists store duplicates? Yes. What is dynamic sizing? List grows or shrinks automatically. What is an empty list? List containing no elements. Example list in Java: list.string names equals new array list. Example list in Python: numbers equals 1, 2, 3. Example list in JavaScript: let air equals 1, 2, 3. What is mutable list? List whose elements can change. What is immutable list? List that cannot be modified. Add, remove, search, update, iterate. What is list traversal? Visiting each element one by one. What is nested list? List containing another list. What is heterogeneous list? List storing different data types. What is homogeneous list? List storing same data types. What is list length, size? Total number of elements. How to check if list is empty. Using size or empty check methods. 21 to 40. List operations. How to add element to list in Java? List.add apple. How to remove element from list? List.remove apple. How to access list element? List.get 0. How to update list element? List.set 0 orange. How to iterate list in Java? For string s list. System.out.println s. What is list sorting? Arranging elements in order. Collection sort list. What is reverse operation? Reversing order of elements. How to search element in list? Using contains or loops. What is list filtering? Selecting elements based on condition. What is list mapping? Transforming each element. What is list slicing? Extracting part of a list. What is list concatenation? Combining lists. What is list cloning? Creating copy of list. Shallow copy versus deep copy. Shallow copies references. Deep copies actual objects. What is list indexing? Accessing elements using positions. What is insertion at beginning? Adding item at index 0. What is insertion complexity in ArrayList? O(n). What is append operation? Adding item at end. What is remove by index? Deleting element using position. 41 to 70. Advanced list concepts. What is ArrayList? Dynamic array implementation of list. What is LinkedList? List implemented using nodes and pointers. ArrayList versus LinkedList. ArrayList faster for access. LinkedList faster for insert delete. What is doubly linked list? Nodes connected in both directions. What is singly linked list? Nodes connected in one direction. What is circular linked list? Last node points to first node. What is node in linked list? Structure storing data and pointer. What is head node? First node in linked list. What is tail node? Last node in linked list. What is list iterator? Object used to traverse list. What is fail fast iterator? Throws exception on concurrent modification. What is concurrent modification? Changing list during iteration. What is list synchronization? Making list thread safe. Thread safe list examples? Check. Vector, copy on write array list. What is vector in Java? Synchronized dynamic array. What is copy on write array list? Thread safe list optimized for reads. What is immutable list in Java? List of A, B. What is generic list? List integer nums. What is list comprehension in Python? X for x in range 5. What is flattening a nested list? Converting nested lists into single list. What is memory overhead in linked list? Extra memory for pointers. What is random access? Direct access by index. Which list supports fast random access? ArrayList. Which list supports fast insertion deletion? LinkedList. LinkedList. What is list serialization? Converting list into storable format. What is unmodifiable list? Read-only list. What is list capacity? Internal allocated storage size. What happens when ArrayList exceeds capacity? New larger array is created. What is amortized complexity? Average performance over operations. Time complexity of list operations. Access means O1 in ArrayList. Insertion means ON. Search means ON. 71 to 100. Algorithms and best practices. What is list traversal complexity? ON. What is searching complexity? ON. What is sorting complexity? Usually ON log N. Common list sorting algorithms? Quicksort, merge sort, heap sort. What is stable sorting? Equal elements maintain order. What is duplicate removal? Eliminating repeated elements. How to remove duplicates in Java. New hash set $list. What is list partitioning? Splitting list into groups. What is pagination? Dividing list into pages. What is lazy loading? Loading data only when needed. What is stream processing? Functional processing of list data. Java stream filter example. List.stream filter x equals x greater than 5. Java stream map example. List.stream map x equals x times 2. What is reduce operation? Combining all elements into single value. What is list caching? Temporarily storing list data for faster access. What is memory optimization for lists? Reduce unnecessary resizing and duplication. Common list interview topics. ArrayList, LinkedList, traversal, sorting, searching, complexity analysis. Common list problems? Colleagues, reverse list, remove duplicates, merge lists, detect cycle, find middle node. How to reverse list in Java? Collections.reverse list. How to reverse list in Python. Numbers.reverse. What is cycle detection in linked list? Detecting loops in linked structures. Floyd's cycle detection algorithm? Fast and slow pointer technique. What is middle element finding algorithm? Slow and fast pointer approach. What is merge operation? Combining sorted lists. What is list queue implementation? FIFO structure using list. What is list stack implementation? LIFO structure using list. Best practices for lists. Choose correct implementation. Avoid unnecessary resizing. Optimize traversal. Use generics. Practice ArrayList. Practice LinkedList. Solve DSA problems. Learn complexity analysis. Biggest list interview concept. Understanding performance trade-offs. Key list interview focus. Data structure implementation and algorithm efficiency. Final summary. List interviews focus on ArrayList and LinkedList, insertion and deletion, traversal and iteration, sorting and searching, complexity analysis, thread safety, algorithms and optimizations. Key idea: strong developers understand how different list implementations affect performance and memory usage.